Alright, Titans Nation, we're back with more Bendy and Ink Machine, and I looked up a tutorial on how to get the Tommy gun. So that's going to be our primary focus. We're back. We restarted Chapter 3. I don't have my little light thing. This is just redoing Chapter 3. I did that for Chapter 4, actually. Where is it? Here, I'll pull it up. I found this really cool message when I was going through. I started Chapter 4. He can't be saved. That was the only real message I found. There's no messages on floor 14 with the projectionist. There's nothing there, but actually, something kind of creepy happened because I went through looking for messages. Here, we got a video to show you of the projectionist. So there I was looking for ink carts and messages. There's none in this area. Then the projectionist comes. So I hide and look. Look at that. He just runs over to where I'm hiding and runs back. It's like he knows I'm there. Does he know? Does he know? Alright. Go back to our Bendy and Ink Machine. We're gonna get this Tommy gun. Apparently you had to like mess with like this ink blob and turn it into an ink machine. And then, we chose the route of Bendy, of course. And now we have to do the hardest part and not die. We're going on level P. I did some of this. The reason I wanted to record at level P is because this is where Bendy appears the most, and we gotta hide from him. Feel like I'm not terrible at this game. I've gotten more experienced. The elevator went really slow that time. I was used to it going fast. Bacon soup. Let's get real close to this hiding spot. The Butcher Gang. Here, I'll fight you and then I'm gonna hide from Bendy. Oh, thank you. Maybe not. Stay back. Alright. Bendy hasn't appeared at all this game. He appears the most on level P. I say we just hide in our spot so we don't get lost, and we can look at his spawn locations, maybe. To notice a pattern of where he appears. You know what? I think I'm just gonna pause the camera for now, wait a few minutes until he appears, and yeah, we'll be back. Alright. See you later. There he is. Walking through. Appeared out of that ink puddle. Yeah, he's got a creepy walk. Like the ink Bendy design, I think it looks a lot better than... Honestly, I'd say it might just be the best Bendy design. Still... hear the intense music for a second. Alright. Like I said, I'm gonna be like enraged if I do all of this just to get killed by Bendy and have to replay chapter 3. Could that be a Bendy spawn point? Bendy doesn't mind if I eat my bacon soup, does it? Might be flinching a lot towards those guys coming, those ink guys appearing, but that's because I'm sensitive to Bendy appearing. Take that, and we're gonna hide. Wait for Bendy to appear. Like I said, this is a dangerous level. We'll eat that bacon soup when he's gone, and then we'll be back. There it is. Screen's going black. Though I don't see Bendy walking around. Well then. Give it a few seconds just to be safe. Get a little drink of water. Alright, we're out of here. Don't run like she said. Don't want to risk luring him in. Definitely not. No hiding spots nearby, so just gotta wait for Boris's arrival. Why is the elevator running slow? checking how the camera works. I think we have to destroy Bendy cardboard cutouts next. Or do we fight the Butcher game next? It's one of those. I think it's the cardboard cutouts. Yep.
Just the tool to make this even more enjoyable.
Take the axe. Destroy all Bendy cardboard cutouts. Go to level K and beware of Bendy. Alright. Can run on this level because Bendy doesn't appear here. What if we... The voice collector. Only 3.12% of people have unlocked that. Listen to all audio logs of the game. Guess we missed that one.
Always on time.
Alright, let's go to level K. Thought I heard Bendy's music for a second. Might have been on a different level. Remember when he appeared in that closet at the toy studio? Oh. Oh, wow. What a good fight you put up there. Don't know why, but something just feels off here. Not you. Just about the atmosphere. May I ask you a question, Bendy?
June.
Five left. Oh, this one.
Now that was fun. Oh, not to mention, he hates it when I do that. I'm having fun.
goes. Look at that. You can see the corner of the screen, Bendy walking down. Is he gonna walk by us again? See, yeah, I just think Bendy's just creepier looking than in the Dark Revival. See the ink dripping down, the smile, his walk. You can tell like one of his feet is just a blob of ink. Sorry, Bendy, it's just not as special the second time. Don't need to take any screenshots or zoom in close on the camera. He's taking his time. Alright. Don't need to run, because we can't make any noise. I understand we made noise there, but that's punching it in, so that's worth it. That's still an ink machine. Now I think we have to just fight the Butcher Gang and then get the Tommy gun for the projectionist. Don't want to rush this. Shoot. Bendy, why are you appearing again? Can't see him walking by. Oh. There he is. Screenshot that. Might be in this closet for a while. I thought I heard his music for a second there. See, that's why we walk. Don't want him to detect us. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Wow. Thank you for waiting on me, Boris. My hands are sweaty and everything. Don't have my machine to look at the messages here. Alright, wow. Oh my goodness, we gotta get this Tommy gun. Level 9.
Another day, another dollar.
Hell's Angels level. That was not easy to do.
Wretched, wander my home, gone unchecked. Right, turning back to the darkness. Look at the ignorant. Turn, on my spine.
Bit over dramatic. Turn that camera down a bit. You really couldn't have let me kept that axe just for like a minute or two to make my job easier at the butcher game. Oh, there they are. This guy's walking fast. Here, let me regain my health one at a time, please. Alright, you're the last one. Let me get my health back. Thank you. No! No! Oh! Oh! We're not gonna get the Tommy gun, are we?
Return to me. Try not to die.
Whoa. No. I mean, we didn't die to Bendy.
Water in my home have gone unchecked. Right into the darkness. Don't continue your angel. Curse, like my swine, master in the soul.
I'm so mad at you guys. Alright, I'm gonna make... Oh my goodness. Why am I keep dying? I'm gonna make Alice Angel seem like a kind and reasonable person when it comes to the butcher game.
Return to me. Try not to die.
Oh my goodness. I am so angry. We're like one hit away too. Alright, I still got some hope because we didn't die to Bendy. Hey, how were you able to hit me? You didn't even hit me. I still got damage from that. I'm trying to get my revenge. Let me recharge my health. Revenge, baby! Revenge!
I like the silence. Don't you?
Don't care.
Even work unfinished. I have you to pick up the pieces. But you have to go even deeper. Down, down, down to the abyss.
Spent so many hours.
Say hello to an old friend. Sending you a little present. A little firepower. Take good care of it. It belonged to someone very special.
Alright, we're... I give up. I give up. Alright, we're just beating this thing now. We're doing it all over again with our tool. Makes me so angry. Ah, really, man? I did all of that hours trying to beat it. Whatever. Maybe we'll do it later, but I'm not going through that now. The game's all messed up. What's our objective?
I can get across here
Oh.
and find a way to fix this.
Never mind, I just sent it. Do that first. I'm so angry. Didn't get the Tommy gun. Am I really that bad of a gamer? I'm able to dodge Bendy all the time. But the freaking butcher game is my weakness. Really. I'll just take that. I'm so mad at that. Alright, we gotta get my revenge. Gotta get my revenge on Bendy. I'm getting my revenge. Vengeance on Bendy. Could that be the title of this video? Forgot about this part. Alright. Gotta remember this. I'm kind of just so enraged right now. Alright, this is where we have the hallucinations. Come on. Leave me some more messages, Henry.
I see you there, my little errand boy.
Shut up.
Your ancient soul is watching.
I'm so
What is it
angry.
that keeps
Oh.
you going?
Exit.
Is it the thrill of the hunt? The thirst for freedom? Or perhaps you're just looking for a little friendly wolf? Better hurry, errand boy. Boris is having trouble staying in one piece.
Alright. So we have to get up there, right? I mean, if not, then this literally proves that Henry wasn't writing the messages. Because if he could get up there and write exit, question mark, then he could be able to get up there now. I feel like this game's starting to get dumber and dumber the more I replay. Oh. Got a message there. I'm so angry we didn't get the Tommy gun. She's toying with you. I know, man. I know. Alright, so that's clearly us writing the messages. But we can't get over there when he was able to write a message there. When he wrote, "Did they deserve this?" And during that ink puddle, like at least he could have like walked during that little ink pond and wrote the message, but he couldn't have gotten up there and he's still writing the message. There's one. Ink. Almost forgot about this for a second. We're seeing a lot of you guys in the Dark Revival. Wonder if we can use this while we're in the vents. There we go, that's awesome. Okay, we're gonna... Alright, Bendy. Jump scare me. Well, I guess we couldn't have got out and wrote a message in that room. I don't know why that's still gone. Yeah, see, that's a cool design. Alright. Are you coming, Bendy? No? So mad at the butcher game. I gotta get my revenge. Pretty sure the exit's that way, but we want to see if there's anything else over here. Oh. Come on, don't do that. Alright, I guess we'll go for the exit now. It's gonna get CTE. Chapter 4 is my favorite chapter. Dreams come true. Not all dreams come true. Remember, that was Henry's message. Come up and see. Really? Nothing here? Alright, we're gonna get that Tommy gun. I know it. Maybe. Maybe. Honestly, I don't even know at this point. Alright, regrets, Joey. With a comma. So what? You feeling regret, Joey? And then that's the...
For 40 years I've built attractions that stagger the imagination. Colossal wonders, such as the world has never seen.
Colossal Wonders. And that's the name of this chapter. That's kind of a cool name, too. Honestly, probably the best name out of all the chapters. Yeah. Forgot what I was gonna say now. I'm just still mad we didn't get that Tommy gun. It's been a while trying to get it. And all of that to get almost there, and like, I'm pretty sure we were like one hit away from killing that one guy. So now I can... So now I have beef with the Butcher game and Bendy and the Dark Revival from their jump scares, and now and Bendy and Ink Machine. So this is Wally Franks talking about rigging these games. It's probably the last fiend I need. I got my bacon soup.
It's gonna need some power.
Yep.
Hang in there, Boris. I'm coming.
You can't save them. That's what Henry said. Oh.
Tom, are you having fun? I'm sure Boris doesn't
That
mind
was
if
quite
Boris
easy.
listens
Right? Is that it? Okay. Wow. I am not good at this aiming game. The aim's kind of off a bit. Alright, I know. Alright, that's clearly not the one. We missed too many times there. Just focus on the front row. Those are the ones that are the easiest to hit. I know this one's actually kind of difficult. This game's getting more rage-inducing the deeper we go. Are you? Sorry, I still got some rage left from that Tommy gun, I guess. There we go. I regained my strength for that one. Alright, we got another message. These ones are a lot more rare the deeper you go in these chapters. Reliving the past does not change it. Alright, I feel like that's Henry realizing again that just because you go through the same thing again doesn't mean it will change. We gotta go back to the Butcher game. Wish I could have a weapon to get my revenge. We're just gonna get my revenge by beating Bendy.
Looks like I've got some company up ahead. Without some kind of weapon, I don't stand a chance. There's gotta be a way around them.
Bacon soup. Candy. There. I owe you. set on the wall.
That's two.
Nothing of what's found here is my ulcer. And these people don't know a wrench from a dang staple.
The creator lied to us. It never moves. Okay. So, the mechanical Bendy never moves. The real Bendy moves, though. Alright, that's cool. We got another message. We pulled our switch. Take this. Hey. I ain't letting you kill me. That's only a fraction of my revenge. Oh, we gotta pull a switch. It's a big arm. We ain't making it alive on this one. Oh, I thought that was a real bacon soup we could have ate. Hey, you can't stop me in my bacon soup. Oh. Alright, I think that was an empty can. We're not gonna eat all the bacon soup in this game anyway. Alright. You guys just think you can bully me all day long. Take away my Tommy gun, my bacon soup. I'm gonna get my revenge on you guys. I will. I need vengeance. Alright, I need to look for messages too. Yeah, that was just a can of bacon soup. Any messages here? No messages here. You know what? I did that just in spite of you, Butcher Game. I did that just so I could make you guys mad. I didn't need those messages. Now it's time to fight the guy that's stuck in the amusement park ride. What's that? Oh, here we go. Alright. Again and again, around and around. Yeah. Henry's starting to lose his mind a bit. Alright. Wonder if Henry wrote any messages here before he went and played the audio tape and tried fighting. Thanks for the bacon soup, but that doesn't make up for taking away my Tommy gun, Butcher Game. Nothing here. It's gonna sneak right past you. Can't go here. Where's the axe we're supposed to use? See, I'm just realizing now, when you first play it, the first thing you would do is play that audio tape. This is... I've played this game before, right? I played these games before, so now I want to look for secret messages. Looks like Henry didn't leave any. So I do wonder if we could just look for the power switch instead of fighting. Where is it? Alright, so I guess we do have to fight it first. Well, I've played this game before. I know what to do. This is a really cool, fun mini boss fight, so we'll do it. We'll go again and again, around and around.
Each one more grand.
Where's my axe at?
My eyes come to tears at the thought.
So I do have to say, the review is, like, the reveal of him being stuck in this amusement park ride is really good. At first it starts out as just an audio tape, but then it comes closer and closer and talking about Joey Drew running him, and then it talks about how he left him, put him inside this amusement park ride, and then it comes to the reveal, and then we have our final fight. So it's really cool how it got revealed of him as the roller coaster man. So there's no messages here.
I built this park. It was to be a masterpiece. My masterpiece.
And we saw this guy again at Bendy in the Dark Revival, along with the projectionist. Man, that projectionist is cool.
You think you can just throw me out? Trample me to the dust and forget me? Ah, this is my park, my glory. You may think I will, but I'm still here.
Right there. There we go. Oh, take that axe. Thanks, guy. Vetrum, your name. Really shouldn't stop there. You're giving me time. Use my handy dandy axe here. I guess we gotta get the power switch once those doors open. So yeah, after the fight, I think those doors will open and then we get our power switch. Try following that one. Ah. Here. There. Let's get rid of this one. Getting faster. in the way. Oh, no, not enough time of that. Seal. And that one's gone. Only got one limb left. You missed your arm, your leg, and your other arm. Oh, this is a bad spot. I see you. Trying to make me spend more time running at you, huh? Ah, and that worked. You got the hit on me. But I'll get this hit on you. Ah, my axe broke too. How convenient on the last hit. That's loud. Don't know why I was pausing it. Pausing it doesn't turn the volume down, but we did it.
These three. On the go.
How convenient the door suddenly opens as soon as we fight you too. How convenient. Noticing a pattern in these games. But no, still, this is still a really good game. Actually, is there any notes over there? Any messages? Power switch. Sorry, I gotta do it just in case. Oh, there. Time wounds all heals. What? Time wounds all heals. Well, I guess that's one. Like, heal is like the heel on your foot, not like healing, how it's spelled. I think Henry's starting to get a case of the crazies. That's what I'll call it. Now on to the projectionist. This one's gonna be interesting. Choo 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 choo. Bendy in train trouble. Choo choo. Alright, I get it. Trains. And then this is where Bendy fights the projectionist. Here, let's look at it. Get a good look. Oh, shoot! Oh, and that's not how I wanted it to turn out. Alright, you go back there. How could you sense me? But yeah, look at that design. Like, this guy had so much potential. I wish, like, we could actually learn his backstory and everything. I'm gonna turn that volume down. This means they're getting loud and louder in this game. But yeah, like, if, like, some people, like, I feel like if you just add, like, muscles and sharp teeth and sharp claws, it will be scary, but no. It's like beyond that. You gotta just create something that's disturbing, and that projectionist works. I don't know what's about it. And Bendy in the Dark Revival, the Watchers or the Keepers, whatever their name is, they have a similar design to the projectionist, yet they don't feel scary. It's just something about the projectionist just makes it mysterious. I see him over there. Something about the projectionist. Ah. I gotta listen to that tape. Oh, you're still running after me. And now you're gone. How convenient again. Look. So I feel like, what if we don't hide in that hiding place? Because that's what I would do if I was playing it my first time, but now we know we're not gonna do that. What if we save the projectionist life? Because first I wanna say, he has an intimidating design, right? Like, here, let's create a backstory for the projectionist. So, his normal name was Norman Polk, right? What if, like, you know, he was a voice for the projectionist, right? He was his voice actor, right? He played the projectionist. What if, over time, um, Joey Drew created him and turned him into the projectionist, and his, over time, in the dark ink abyss, he started to lose his memories, and like all the darkness filled him, and he became like his obsession with projectionists or projections, projectors increased, and then that turned him into the projectionist we know today. Look at this. This is the real Joey Drew. Here, I'll turn the volume up for you.
People just eat up that asshole. What? Still on? Still on, damn it.
That was kind of funny. The projectionist design. There it is. Oh, nope. We gotta stay in here. Can we get out? No, we can't. Oh, sorry. I tried saving you. I didn't have a choice. There's Bendy. Sorry, buddy. Man, I wish I could keep that. That's a cool projector. There it is. There's the door. I wonder. Alright, that's kind of a neat message. Alright, now I want to see what message Henry writes when we go to save Boris and aboard that roller coaster ride. Wonder if he'll try telling us that we can't turn back. Alright, an hour in. Alright, there. Turn back. There's no turning back now. Wow, that's kind of cool. So Henry just came into full acceptance of who he is, and that he's gonna have to go through the cycle over and over again. Alright, can I pull up this while I'm on the ride? Oh, I can't. I can't, LT, no. I gotta look for messages. I guess Henry wouldn't be writing messages when he's on the roller coaster ride. Boo! Timed it the best I could. Got something in my eye. Alright, Boris, there's gotta be some Boris left in you. Some good left in you. So, do you think you could not fight me for like a few seconds? Or a few minutes so I could look around for messages? I'll give you a bone. There's bones in the machine where you turn the ink into objects. Alright, and then you can see there's like 3 eyes there. Don't know what that means. And then Spooky Mansion. I don't know what that snake girl is. Like Alice or something. And there's Frankenstein. I don't know. Maybe it's like the Franken kind of looks, it's kind of got that Boris build. Right, they're both brutes. Alright, Boris, I understand you want to fight me and all, and like you've been corrupted into something, but I gotta look for messages, man. I'm sorry, I wanna have her own boss fight too, but I gotta do what I gotta do.
Boris, what has she done to you?
You've been through this before, Henry. Alright. Let's do this. No! No, my machine! I can't left trigger right now. Gotta look for messages. Alright, but I am curious though, whenever the new Alice Angel comes and she gives us... Does she give us the machine? Or does she not give us it, since we already have it? Or do we lose it now, so she can give it back to us in Chapter 5? I'm curious, I want to find that out. Alright, we couldn't save the projectionist, we couldn't save Boris, we can't save anyone in this game. Alright, you're gonna bark for me. Roar for me. Yeah, there you go, Boris. You're gonna bleed. There. Roar. I need to be over there, Boris. Here, go over here. Go over here. Yeah. Roar for me, Boris. Ow. You take your time, Boris. Take all the time in the world. It's not all the time in the world, that's just like a few seconds. Ow. I need that blob of ink. Oh, oh. Ah, he's got like his own super jump ability. Alright, we made that part. Ow! Oh, Boris, I know, but... Oh. Oh! Oh! This isn't easy, is it? How are you walking through the furniture? Alright. Should that be? That should be the last one. Alright, we get it, Boris. You're all muscles. You're the muscle man. Ah. Sorry, Boris. Sad to see, even how many times I played this game. Goodbye, Boris the Wolf. Oh. And there's the good Alice Angel and Tom. Guess we looked for all the messages we can find, because I'm assuming there's not going to be any new ones for Chapter 5. Is she gonna, like, re-give me my tool? The one that I already had? Kinda wanna get revenge. In Chapter 5, beat the game again just because I can have got my Tommy gun. And then maybe we'll look at the archives. Well, I'll show you the archives because I already saw it.
Who are you? Why are you here?
I was invited by an old friend. And now I can't leave.
Then you know more than we do. 1 minute, we don't even exist. Just thoughts. And the next minute, this place.
Are you gonna let me out of here?
Down here, strangers aren't good things. How can we trust you? We don't even know what you are.
My name is Henry. I used to work here.
Man, I wanted that Tommy gun.
I honestly don't know my name. So, they call me Alice. But I'm no angel. You go back and rest. We'll talk again later.
One minute. You gotta use my LT.
It's only for a few hours. No need to worry. I won't go far. Only up to level 6. Just stay here. Keep an eye on Henry, okay? I'll be back as soon as I can. I promise.
I wish I could skip this.
Henry? Here. You must be hungry. Sorry, it's all we have.
Then you throw down the soup as soon as Alice is gone. You afraid of her or something?
I know you're watching.
Alright, let's get back our machine.
It's just a little creepy.
You're the one that writes on the walls.
We all do.
Just
There's some poor
the
souls down here.
the
It's the only way they
little.
can be heard.
I'm trying to read the back of that bacon soup
It
at
can
the corner of
claim
the
you,
screen.
pull you back.
I can't really see
That's how
too
I
much
met
of
Tom.
it.
I was messing with things I shouldn't have been, and he was there.
I know.
Why do you call
I
him
saw.
Tom?
Oh, I
Just
can look
seems to respond
around.
to it.
Well, I don't think he's very
I
fond
need
of me.
bacon soup.
Let me show you something. A while back, I was mapping out one of the upper levels when I noticed something reflecting off a piece of glass.
I've had that for the first 4 chapters, and I've had that for chapter 5.
I held up the
I
glass,
know.
looked through, and on the wall behind me was a hidden message.
I've seen
right
this.
there, in plain sight. So I kept looking, and found more and more messages everywhere in the studio. But you can't see them with your eyes. Only through this. Take a look. I don't know who's leaving them, but I think they know how to get out of here.
Yeah, so that's me
Where's it all
who's...
lead to?
Nowhere. I followed them for a long time. Just leads me in circles. I don't think I'm meant to leave this place, Henry. But maybe. You are.
Alice, please let me out of here.
Tom thinks you're dangerous.
And what do you think?
I think you're the hope I've been waiting for. Go to sleep. Maybe tomorrow will be better.
Alright.
That was really stupid, Tom. You shouldn't have gone out.
I gotta talk.
He's seen you. It's only a matter of time before he finds us here.
Yeah, let's... Don't know if you could have saw that. That she was like arguing with Tom and then she just looked at us and waved at the screen. I know everything's reversed for you guys, so it's harder to see.
You can't just leave him. Not with the ink demon right outside the door.
Leave me, I want to stay back so I can look back at the messages.
Tom, we have to let him out. I'm sorry.
Alright, finally. LT. So, look, it says she will leave you for dead, and when you first read that message after playing the game, you think it's just some random ink creature writing those messages. I'm gonna turn the volume down. But then after you go through the cycle, and I mean, they did end up just leaving us for dead. You kind of... It becomes more clear now. You finally understand how Henry wrote the messages. Like, there's always hope. Actually, I don't even know if I remember seeing that message. You draw beautifully. Telling me to take the spoon inside the bowl. Let me out of here. So many questions. Trust me. I know the way. Ink spoon. Casket. Don't go through the door. What door? See, he's trying to communicate with himself. Take the spoon. And then look inside. You'll need this. The gent pipe. I mean, Tom had an axe, so it'd be even easier to get me out of here. I think he just wants me to die. But we end up getting his respect later in the chapter. She will leave you for dead. Alright. Just the way the little devil likes it. That's what it... Alright, we finally figured it out. Eat with fork. We finally figured out what bacon soup is. There's always hope. I'll choose to be happy. Wash the dishes, rise. Level 4, level P. That's the one that we were on. Level 6, level... Alright, so... There's fish here. Yeah, so much for Bendy coming. Real quick, and that, like, we couldn't leave here. Because I'm just taking my sweet time. So yeah, it kind of becomes more clear now that it was Henry who wrote these messages. Follow me. Yeah, this is Henry giving him the hints. Didn't realize that just now. till chapter 5. I mean, I'm glad that these messages still sound like Henry, right? He's still helping us out. You can tell the way he's talking. And like I said with that, there's no turning back now message at the end of chapter 4. That was kind of like him writing that message, just trying to be hopeful. Understanding that this is his cycle and he's got to kill Bendy over and over again, and he'll do it if he has to. There's something in the river. See, that's Henry telling himself. So now we're back. We got more messages in chapter 5. Even though these are the messages we already seen. Alright, I played this game before. Feel like I've gotten better at this. This is known to be like the hardest part of the game. So let's beat it. Let's beat this part. Want to see if we can go without dying, though we'll probably die. Probably have to respawn. Alright, so we're gonna have to look back when the ink gets stuck, so I'm gonna keep my thumb on the joystick. Oh, here it goes. Alright, we got it. Nope, nope. Hold! There, accidentally pressed X. Oh, that took me too long. Well, we made up for it by getting that ink. Alright, hold X. Oh, I'm holding it. Wait for this. Alright, that splash would be the hand getting us there. Alright, go. Alright, there's the splash. We did better that time. Hands are starting to get sweaty again. This game can get intense sometimes. Alright, we're waiting. There. Had to hit it 2 times for it to work. Alright, let's wait. We're waiting. We're patient. Now we gotta hold. There's a splash, okay. Missed us. Think we got another try or 2 here. I see the hand over there. Hold. It's gonna get... Oh, there's a splash. It's gonna get stuck again, isn't it? Nope. Okay. We made it. Here's the fisherman. And then there... And then Not monsters, once people now fallen into despair. Yes, this could be like Henry realizing that um, the ink people were just like him, that they fell into despair. And you bring Beth, I don't know. Maybe that's him, like, talking about that himself, like he's gonna die. Those are some more complicated ones, or it could be there's Sammy Lawrence. You waited there just for me. You got an axe, I got a pipe. Is this really fair? When you thought Bendy killed him, but he's back, the fan favorite. Alright. Sammy's putting up a good fight. There. Oh, I didn't mean the LT. No. Alright. There. Okay, there. Think game's more quiet, I'm gonna turn up the volume. So we fought Sammy without dying once. I think I died like 1 or 2, maybe even 3 times. Or maybe even 4 when we were fighting him. So now we gotta go up here. What am I? Right, there's nothing here. Alright, Sammy, sorry. I can't save you either.
Well, I'm going to free you now. Free your head right off your shoulders.
Sorry, I can't save you, Sammy. Get out of there.
It's time for sin.
So we hit him like 10 times with a gent pipe just to break his mask and barely even damage him. Yet 1 hit with an axe from Tom is able to kill him. So, don't mess with Tom, I guess. Thank you, Tom. Yeah, it was a lot more mean to me at first than he was to Audrey, right? He was like throwing my bacon soup to the floor, threatening me with his axe, but whenever he met Audrey at the Dark Revival, he was letting him pet her, and he was just staying silent. Well, I guess he was silent too, but still.
Ah, that was close.
And then he took Sammy's axe.
Was that him?
I don't think so. The searchers and the lost ones built this place. Sammy must have been keeping them at bay. Now that he's gone. Looks like we're in for a fight. Get ready.
I have to look for my messages, though. Never mind, there's no messages here, alright. Oh, and there's Sammy. And now we're turning back down the volume. This game's kind of inconsistent in noise. I feel like every video game is. Like the Dark Revival was like that too, but there's jump scares every few seconds. Like every 5 seconds at Bendy in the Dark Revival. Yeah, you know how many of those ink people I fought that took like 4 hits with my gent pipe to kill? This was pretty easy fighting these searchers compared to those ink people at Bendy in the Dark Revival. Thanks, Tom. You know, we should all fight side to side, right? I feel like that's the right logic. Can't go in there. So that none of the ink monsters could hit us, but I guess this is fair. You know, I wouldn't even have to be doing the fight, really, if I didn't want to die, but I'm trying to get on the action just for the fun of it. Alright, let's all fight side to side, alright? Like, I got this side. Oh, well, that one laid some hits on me. Axe takes one hit for those ink people. And then for the Butcher Gang and the Tall Ink people, it takes 2 hits with the axe, and then it's 2 hits on the ink people, and then it's 4 hits on the Tall Ink people and the Butcher Gang with the jet pipe. That's a pattern I've noticed in this game. Oh my goodness, I'm surrounded. I gotta retreat. Hold on. Hold on just a second. That's enough ink people. There's one with a flashlight. Wow, that one was strong. Oh, you think you're tough because you got a flashlight. Oh. Alright. I got the high grounds. It ain't worth the fight. Yeah, me neither. Well, no, actually, I saw a lot more than that at the end of the Dark Revival when we turned into Beast Bendy, but this is the most we've seen in the ink machine. Hey, you gotta fight me. Oh, never mind. You did a good job at fighting me. Yeah, see? That's my first time dying. I think I died like 7 times when I played it last year. I've gotten better at the game. You guys are taking the more the merrier a bit too seriously. I'd say the more the worst with you guys. Uh-oh, oh, I don't want to fight you ink people. Ugh. Tom, Alice, are we good for now? It's where we get separated. Gotta look for the messages. Alright, it's on this second flank. Really? No messages warning me about falling. It's cool that there's a halo on her head. No! No, you can't walk over a plank. Alright. See ya. Gotta fall down. Don't know how we could have survived that fall. All the way into the ink. I mean, that'd be about as painful as hitting the ground at that point. And our axe broke. It's inside the vault. Alright, Henry's getting smarter now. Using that machine, telling us what to do. Or telling himself what to do. There's my 1950s music. You know we always gotta turn up the volume for that. Alright, let's get this going. The door's
Oh,
locked.
that's interesting.
And now the door's gonna be unlocked. Yep. How convenient. Gotta always remember the punch in. Skip the frame. That might have been like loading in the butcher game, I think.
Better get overtime for this. Not these guys again. I better stay out of sight.
No bacon soup. Alright then. Just sneak right past you guys. Oh. Dead end here. Give me these, give me these, give me these, give me these, give me these. There we go. There we go. Alright. Once I actually died while I was trying to replay so I could get that machine in the archives, I actually re-died. And no worries, because you respawn with the ink. Alright, we need a T and a straight and a curve, I think. Get our straight for now. Where is Bendy? I want to see him now that we can't die. Never mind. Guess we can't see him. Why are you trying to disappear, Bendy?
Several near successes. One weird note, the first figure ever created was a failed attempt in the likeness of the character called Bendy. Since that time, no other attempts on this particular figure have emerged. And the one that did, I don't know. There's just something unworldly about him.
So it's interesting because by that, as you can tell, it's quite clear that that is Bendy. And that they created the Ink Demon is what he's known as. And so he was a failed creation that was supposed to be forgotten about, left in the studio. So Bendy years. Gotta get my revenge on you, Butcher Game. Alright. Get my shortcut. Thank you. Go for the ink portal. So yeah, Bendy was a failed creation. And then he was left in the dark, cold studio. Right. For years and years. And that ended up starting to break him. And made him turn. We'll save the best for last. We'll save the teapot for last. And that turned them into the ink. What is known as the main antagonist. Look, there's a giant gent pipe. It's kind of cool. So yeah, I feel like that's kind of cool, you know, learning about how Bendy was created. I want to go into the office of Joey Drew. Look for messages in the office of Joey Drew, too. Can we make a shortcut in here? Yes, we can. Oh. Nope. Go over here. Didn't I meet you just over there, too? Alright, fine. I guess we'll get our ink. Alright. At least we got our ink. I did want to look through messages there. I did want to. I did want to look through my messages. There's our tea pipe. I want to look Joey Drew Studios. Look for the messages. Oh, nope, there we go. Well, guess what? I got the pipes. There's my revenge. Is that revenge enough for you? And then I'm gonna go to your favorite Bendy guy. And I'm gonna kill him by playing the end. How do you like that, Butcher Game? Getting my revenge. The demon has taken it. See, these messages make sense. This is Henry.
Looks like whatever was here was taken long ago.
How did you get down here?
It pays to carry a load. You should try it.
Look, I know where we have to go, but it's not going to be pleasant. Even
Yep,
if
he was
somewhere
reading his messages.
I'm going after him.
You want to go to his lair?
That makes a lot more sense now.
That's death.
That's where the trail seems to lead.
Well, it's probably close by. Probably through that door. But it won't be easy to open. I'll need 3 gears, a crowbar, and some kind of counterbalance.
Oh no. There's Tom.
Well, that works too.
Don't underestimate the ability of Tom. Henry didn't stop the ride. I'm sorry, buddy. Note to Boris. See, look at this. It's like chapter 1. Because, remember, Henry, with the messages we saw, revealed that Henry was the one that created Bendy, and Joey Drew took credit.
Peter smiled at us. God, wasted so much time on this chance.
Hey, Tom and Alice. Oh, nope. You don't want me to leave the old desk? Oh, I can leave like that. Tom, you're getting a bit too close for comfort. Chill out, Tom. Nope. You're not letting me leave. You're not letting me leave. Look at this, Tom. I got a shortcut. Oh, you're not letting me go back to my old desk. Alright, I think they want me to leave here.
Quiet. Don't make any noise.
Is this quiet enough for you? Bendy. Alright, I gotta look for my messages here. Wish I could walk while carrying this thing. It'd make it a lot easier and convenient. And can't you walk while carrying a message device thing? It makes sense. Henry wouldn't have been able to walk over there and write a message with Bendy walking there, so yeah, that makes sense. That checks out. Right, Bendy. Look at that. He's got one glove on his hand. Death. And there's the giant ink machine.
Wow. I've never seen this before. I
Gonna
don't see
turn
any
down
way
the
around it.
volume.
Nothing to build a life.
We'll have to wait for us.
We can't. Not like you, Henry. If we go in there, a drop of water in the ocean is rarely seen again.
I guess it's all up to me. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I don't even know why.
Alice is giving me the final pep talk.
There's always a reason. Even when you can't understand it. It's time. Set us free.
Alright. Can you give me, like, your sword or whatever? No? Alright, I guess we're going in alone. Alright. Goodbye. I gotta get my revenge on Bendy and the Butcher Gang for my Tommy gun. Gotta get revenge for my Tommy gun. They took it away from me. This is vengeance. Alright. We gotta look for our messages here. Make sure we haven't missed anything. Alright, we haven't. Want to watch some old cartoons? We got Bendy the firefighter struggling to fix his hose. Got Bendy carrying a treasure chest. Him on the choo-choo train. The Butcher Gang. I'm getting revenge on you, Butcher Gang. Got Bendy hiding in a box with Boris, Alice, Angel, Butcher Gang again. I'm getting my revenge on all four of you for my Tommy gun. Alice, Angel again. Yep, look at this. Alright, and this is some of like my favorite dialogue I've ever seen in any video games. And this proves my theory that there are multiple projectionists, because there's a one from level 14, the one we found in chapter 4, and you got all these projectionist heads here. So I feel like Bendy's hunting down all the projectionists to expand his domain of cartoons. Now we gotta listen to this, because this is actually some of the best dialogue I think I've ever heard. Best dialogue I've ever heard in video game history. It's a really good speech.
It's simply awe-inspiring what one can accomplish with their own hands. What the plague is up to me? If you struggle with enough enthusiasm, look what we've done. We created life itself, Henry. Not just on a silver screen, but in the hearts of those we entertain with our fancy moving pictures. But when the tickets stopped selling, when the next big thing came along,
Only the monsters remain. Shadows of the past.
but you can save them, Henry. You can peel it all away. You see, there's only one thing Bendy has never known. He was there for his beginning,
But
but he's
never seen
the end.
the end. That was some good dialogue there. We're back. I'm getting revenge on Bendy. We're gonna get revenge on you, Bendy. And then there's his transformation in the Beast Bendy. He's much smaller than him in the Dark Revival. Not as big. He's got those tiny little legs. Not as intimidating. So, Bendy in the Dark Revival did make Beast Bendy a lot better, stronger, scarier. So, and they removed the little legs. So, I'll give them credit for that. Alright, let's do this, Bendy. Gotta get my revenge. Where are we? Oh, sorry, Bendy. See, Bendy's got his motive. He's just trying to run around. We interrupted his workout session. Sorry, Bendy. I know you're trying to get in some cardio. Get into shape. Alright, let's wait for you to run. Here. There you go. Run, 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 run. My. And there. Pull that second switch. Alright. Wait here. You're running there. Oh. Ouch. That might be all of them. I think we have one last switch we need to find. See, Bendy's got a motive. We interrupted his workout session. He's trying to stay in shape. Can't blame him. I mean, he could... I don't know. He could run with his legs instead of his arms. He's got He's gotta work an all-around build. You gotta stop. Sorry, I stuttered. Stop skipping leg day, Bendy. You gotta, like. I mean, I guess he did eventually start working out. I mean, now he's buff all around, as we saw in the Dark Revival. So he's been working out. I'm proud of you, Bendy. Staying in good shape. Who's laughing now? Alright, before we turn that valve, we gotta look for messages, of course. It's Bendy cutting up some food. Alright, so no messages here. It makes sense. You wouldn't want to just stop and write messages. So, oh, we're levitating now. Or is that just ink covering? Can't tell. It looks like we're about to fall into the abyss. There's Bendy at the circus and him trying to entertain a baby. Alright, let's do this. Oh, shoot. Oh, there. Thanks, Bendy. Thank you again. Oh, whoa. I just, like, phased through you. No, you don't walk around. There we go. You run into Vane. Alright. We're awake. We're okay. We're alright. Bendy, this is for my Tommy gun. I gotta get revenge and defeat you again. I'm sorry. Can I play that tape again? Nope. Alright. Now that I beat him twice, I can become the king of Bendy and the ink machine. I'm still terrible at the Dark Revival, right? But I'm good at the original, so at least we got that. Sorry, Bendy, it is what it is. You should have let me take that Tommy gun. You should have made me a new one. That's vengeance. There you go, Bendy. There's a little Bendy plushie. This is Joey Drew's place. Little apartment, 1950s. It's got breakfast, TV. Let's meet ya, Joey Drew.
So soon. Didn't expect you for another hour yet. Now you're just trying to impress me. I know. You have questions. You always do. You know what the point is. Who are you? I thought I knew who I was. But the success part of me. Nothing left but blind dreams.
Yep.
In the end, we followed two different roads of our life. You, a lovely family. You, a broken apart. I rose up. I let our creations define life. The truth is, you were always so good at discipline, Brett. Pushing me and
There's Joey Drew as an old man.
you should just
Yeah, sorry.
really. No, this isn't a picture. There's something I need to show you.
We're going at the old workshop again. That'd be the third time in this cycle. Created by the Neatly and Mike Mood. The Neatly is Henry, Wally Franks, and Norman Polk. And Aaron Landon did a good job as Sammy Lawrence. Then there's Brute Boris in the background. It's a cool credit scene. Gonna let in some AC. We did it. We beat the game again in record time. Less than 2 hours. Well, most of that was looking for a Tommy gun, to be honest. Maybe we could try speed running Bendy and Ink Machine, and then you see the ink machine at Joey Drew's house. It's gotta mean something. It's a mini ink machine. And then there's the credits. Alright, I'm gonna pause the video and then I guess I'll show you the archives. Guess I never mentioned that. This is kind of like a cool, eerie song to end the game with. In the ink machine, Joey Drew Studios would like to thank a bunch of people. Roster Teeth Games would like to thank another bunch of people. And then, are they gonna thank me for playing the game? No. Well, to be fair, it was a good game, so guess you don't gotta thank me for it. And then there's Bendy. Oh. Okay. Archives locked. Oh. I didn't mean to do that. I think we accidentally selected Chapter 1, Moving Pictures. There, we can still OT. Wait, hold on. Hold on, call me crazy, but I'm pretty sure there was like a 1 at the end of those tally marks, and now there's a 2. If so, that'd be kind of cool, because it'd show that we went through the cycle again. And I'm sorry, buddy, for Boris. Alright, let's visit the archives. That's what I meant to hit. Can I? Yeah. We can do the archives on that save. We can't on the other one. There's our 1950s music. Can't. There's no messages here. So yeah, I got an achievement for standing right on here. On the Henry Stein description. So I already read this. You can pause the video, read it if you want. Probably can't. I guess I'll just review some of the designs on here, maybe. Here, I'm gonna turn the AC down. So yeah, concept Bendy. This is the first version. It appears smaller and cuter, but it opens up to reveal a large front of teeth. And you know, I like this design, really, but like this would be a good side villain design, right? Like this could be like another version of Bendy, just a small, cute one that opens up to reveal terrifying mouth. That'd be like a good side villain, but like if you're telling me this was the Bendy jump scaring me at the ink machine and we had to fight him during the final fight, it just wouldn't be as good. And then, so I'd rate this, for a design it'd be good, but if it's for Bendy as the main villain, I'd probably give it like a 5. I'll be generous, because it is a good idea. Actually, I mean, with the way it's animated, I give it more like a 4. Then Alpha Bendy, yeah. Jokingly referred as bird poop with a smile. I understand it's not really intimidating. That'd be like a 3 out of 10. Because, I mean, like, you can tell they put in some effort. It just didn't have high enough budget, I guess. Not good enough. This was Ink Bendy's form until the release of Chapter 4, yeah. I mean, I already saw this before. Kind of looks, I don't know, just not as well animated as this. You can tell it looks a bit goofy, but it's going there. I give this like a nice 6 out of 10. And then I give this one an 8 out of 10. I don't know what it is, just the ink running down. It's better animated. Here, I'll move that up to like a 7 and I'll put this one at an 8. Because I feel like, I mean, they're basically the same design except this one's just better animated. That one's kind of more pale. This one's like the tan color that you see in the game of the floors. And then we have Beast Bendy. I'm gonna have to give this like a 4 out of 10. Might be a bit generous, honestly. Like a 3.5 out of 10. This one's like a better villain, but like this one's a better main villain. So I guess we'll put them both at 4 out of 10s. I mean, it's just those little legs. And then like, I feel like, see, muscles, sharp claws, sharp teeth, that's not what makes stuff like scary, right? Having like a creepy design is what makes it scary. I mean, the projectionist doesn't have big muscles, sharp teeth, and sharp claws. Beta searcher. And then there's the mouth. I'd give that 4 out of 10. It does it. This one, it's upgraded, it has it. I give that one like a 6 out of 10. That looks much better. Sammy. The hate of Sammy. Oh, look at the little arms. Yeah, this one doesn't look as well animated. That shiny mask. That's what I'm noticing. The older designs between like chapters 2 and 3 were a lot shinier. While the ones from chapters 4 and 5 are just more real. Give that one like a... I can't take it seriously if the little arms. 4 out of 10, because it still has the main idea. Then I'll put this one at a 6 out of 10. It's got the Bendy mask. He's an ink person. They buffed him up a lot. They didn't need to make him like super strong. They could have just made him more like, I guess, a bit weaker, I guess. This doesn't. It looks intimidating. This one's more like of a musician, except with besides the little arms, and then this one's more of a intimidating one. Got the searchers they look more disturbing with the eyes. Evil Alice, Good Alice, Tom. I mean, Alice Angel is up there with Bendy and Boris as the main three. I feel like they could have gave some descriptions for these two. There's Beta, Boris. Actually, wait, we went by the Butcher Gang, right? Butcher Gang. Can tell that they're... I'm still mad about that Tommy gun. I'll give you an angry out of 10. Then there's the guy from the amusement park ride. If we're talking about the face alone, then like 4 out of 10. But if we're talking about fighting the amusement park ride, that's pretty sick. I'd have to give that like a 7 out of 10 as a design. Beta Boris, originally known as Papa the Wolf. Here, we'll do. Doesn't look as cute as Boris. That Boris will do. Feel like I'm rushing these. You can... That's like, they tried. I'll give that a 4 out of 10. This one, it's a lot cuter, well-rounded. Well, I mean, this one is the one that's dead. So of course it's going to be hard to be cute when its insides are showing. I give this one a 6 out of 10. And then here's Brute Boris. Besides the projectionist, this is my favorite one, I'd say. You can tell it's breaking out, that bone sticking out there. You can clearly tell Alice did some messed up things to him. I'd give that like a 9 out of 10. Maybe an 8.5. No, we'll go 9. It's better to turn a friendly guy into a brute than to turn a bad guy into a brute. And the original ink machine, I mean, it's an ink machine. It does it. It's iconic. Solid 6 out of 10. And then here's myself, Henry Stein. Sorry if I rushed through those designs. You know, I feel like these 3 deserve their own rating too. Alright, Evil Alice. You can tell there's a good side of her right there. There. And the bad side of her right there. It's a good design. They did it well. I'll put it like a 7 out of 10. You can clearly tell the good Susie Campbell and the bad Alice Angel. This is just... Here, I'll put that as a 6 out of 10, because it is kind of basic. This is regular Alice. We'll go 5 out of 10. Tom is a bit more intimidating than Boris. It's got that mechanical arm. 6 out of 10. And then that is the archives. If you look up, it shows Bendy and Ink Machine. I like this more than the new archives. It's simpler. You can see the posters. The new archives aren't bad either. It's just... Guess I just like this one more. The ink puddle. There's the She's Quite a Gal Alice sign. Yeah, this is cool. So that's my revenge on Bendy and the ink machine. Alright. We got our revenge. I'll see you all later. That was a fun 2-hour gameplay. Well, I wouldn't really consider all of it fun because I'm really mad about that. Tommy gun. We were about to have it. All we had to do was just lay one more hit on the Butcher game. Alright, we'll see you all later. Tighten up, Titans Nation.